work. Where's my music? Remember that show, CSI Miami, every time he'd take off his shades? No, I don't want to try to duplicate it right now. I need some kind of Trucker Josh intro music like that. Don't put on my shades. Morning, everybody. It's, I don't know what it is, Thursday? And we're here in Kamloops, British Columbia in Canada. I gotta deliver this freight that's behind me here today. Around the corner. Right up there on that hill. They're expecting me there in 10 minutes. It's gonna take me about 1 minute to get there. So I should be on time. Well, let's get going. We don't want to be late. Talk to you in a bit. It's hot outside. Like, wow, Canada gets hot. My trailer's empty behind me now. Just got my tarps on there and all that stuff. We're headed down to Meadow Creek, British Columbia, which I've never been to before, but I do know that we get to take a ferry across a river to get there. So we go to Revelstoke, British Columbia, and then we head south, and then we gotta go across a little ferry. It's gonna be super cool, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be boring. Maybe it'll be, nah. We'll see. I'm excited. Gotta go on the water. And then I'm gonna stop in Nelson, BC, I think. I'm gonna go to their Walmart there. I have to restock groceries in this truck because I don't have one thing to eat in this truck. I have a whole bunch of water, but I don't have one thing to eat. And so I've been eating out the past week. Like, it's very expensive, very quick. Even if it's just like $10 to $12 a meal, that's 3 meals a day. That's like 30 to 40, 50 bucks a day. Whereas I can go to Walmart and spend 50, 60 bucks and be good for 2 weeks. So I need to stop at the Walmart there. It's going to be a little tight. I don't like stopping at Walmarts and places in British Columbia just because everything is so tight and everything is so close together, because obviously the mountains make it difficult to build anything too large. So space is very valuable, so everything is sort of smaller. It's very hard to get a truck in anywhere. And I don't like to make extra stops that I don't have to, but we have to this time. And I Googled it. I looked on Google Earth, and I should be able to get in there no problem. So let's get going. I'm just leaving Kamloops here. I just stopped for a nap after I unloaded. It was glorious. It was like a 3-hour nap. Oh, yes. Diesel, did you have a good nap? Yeah. Well, you have good naps every day. I have a nap every day, man. I have my morning nap, my afternoon nap, my mid-afternoon nap. Yeah, I get it, Diesel. He has a lot of naps. I don't. So when I get one, it's like, yeah. Let's go. It's going to be a bit of a scenic drive today, actually, because we're going down a very mountainous road deep into the interior to Meadow Creek. It's going to be cool. We need to get out of our little hiding spot here. We're trying to park in the shade. Didn't work. The sun found me anyway. Got hot. So I had to let the truck idle with the air conditioning on because I was going to die. I have this thing against dying. It's really not my favorite thing to do. So now to get onto this highway, I'm turning that way. I'm turning left. This is going to be interesting because I need to be able to see both directions. I'm going to have to back up a little bit here. I'm going to have to almost jackknife it here just so that I can see nobody coming from that direction. 1 car, 2 cars coming from there. So I can see quite a ways down here, probably about, I don't know, a half mile or so. I can see probably about a 1/4 mile down this way. That should be enough space to get me on here. It's busy out there, though. This is the Trans-Canada Highway. This is the main highway that connects, you know, the prairies with the coast. So all of the traffic that's going into Vancouver comes through here. Unless if they're coming from up north, right? So we got nobody coming from this direction now. We got everybody coming from this direction. I have a feeling this is how it's going to go. As soon as there's a break in this direction, there's going to be people coming from that direction. Yeah, there's someone comes already. Oh, this should be fun. Yeah. So after this pickup, I could go if nobody was coming from there. But now you got a parade coming from that direction. All right, I love the way this traffic has timed itself. Yeah. Going for it. Here I go. Ah! Pedal to the metal. Let's go. can't wait until they have this highway twinned all the way through. That is going to make it so much safer. You know, once they have proper rest areas like the United States has, like, you know, nice, easy, safe off-ramps, nice parking, nice facilities with flushing toilets. I know that sounds silly, right? What, Canada doesn't have flushing toilets? Well, of course we do. Of course we do. We're a very, very modern country. We have those things. But out west, in Western Canada here, the governments here don't think that we need flushing toilets and running water at a lot of our rest areas. For some reason. For some reason, they think that as soon as Canadians out west want to go on a road trip, or, you know, truckers who drive all the time, apparently they don't think that we need flushing toilets. They think we like to kick it old school. So, all of the rest areas out west, most of them, are just like outhouses. Glorified outhouses with like a hole in the ground. They stink. No running water, but they do offer you hand sanitizer. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at that. That's a nice view. For first world country, and a country as prosperous as Canada, you know, we sure do waste a lot of our money on things that could go to make our country a lot nicer for the citizens who live here. But instead, we take all of our money and we send it away other places. Turn right on Highway 23 here and head southbound from Revelstoke. Hopefully this motorhome figures out where it's going. So in about 50 kilometers we'll be at the ferry. Alright. Cool. Apparently the ferry... What are you doing, buddy? Are you turning here now? Or because this lane is ending, that lane's ending? What are you doing? Okay, so you're turning for real this time? Okay. Oh, and this caravan guy behind me. Oh, the guy is just a douchebag of a driver. Oh, he's tailgating me for the last half hour. I thought he was actually going to touch my trailer. And I was doing the speed limit, and plus I was following somebody. I couldn't go any faster if I could or if I wanted to. I don't know why people do that. You know, that's my biggest pet peeve. Check your fuel. Next service, 97 kilometers. We're good. Okay. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people tailgate people in front of them because they're frustrated and they want to go faster. But there's somebody in front of the person they're tailgating. So even if that person wanted to go faster, they couldn't. I see that almost every day. People just riding the rear end of people who can't go any faster if they wanted to. Why are you putting everybody at risk? You know, a deer jumps in front of you. Out here, a bear runs out on the road, or an elk, or a mountain goat runs out in front of you, and you hit the brakes. Suddenly, you got a big pileup because somebody in the back is just impatient. This sort of ties into my rant a few weeks ago when I was in Montana about impatient people. I think that's something we're really struggling with here in the Western world, or at least in Canada and America. I don't know how it is in Europe, but I do have to say I notice it more in the USA than I do in Canada, but we have some of it up here too. Impatience. People are just so impatient. They want everything right now, right? Right now. And if they don't get it right now, they throw a little hissy fit and get mad or start harassing other people or tailgating. The people who watch my videos know better than that, because I talk about it often enough. You guys aren't those people. Alright, we're coming up to the ferry. I think I missed this one. We'll probably have to wait here till the next hour when it leaves, unless if it's late. I heard that it leaves on the hour, and it's 6:04 right now. Well, that's okay. I have no idea what to expect here. I don't know if I stay in my truck, or if I have to go inside a boat, or how big the boat even is. I think it's just a little itty bitty one, if you ask me. Oh, here we go. Here's the lineup. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Okay, I have no idea what to expect, so this is good. This means I can
board ferry.
Just watch everybody from here. I can't board the ferry until all these people board, Mandy. I don't know how many people the ferry can hold either. So, huh? What do you know, Diesel? We're going on a boat. Hey, Diesel. Look at all you people, man. Y'all just sitting around on the road. Why are they sitting around me? I don't know. I have no idea if they're loading the boat yet or what's going on, but guess we'll wait and see. Good thing we just ate. Hey, Diesel? I only had to wait about 3 minutes, so I guess we did make it here at a good time. Let's see how much they'll be able to fit on there. There's quite a few of us that want to go across. The ferry is free, so I guess it's paid for by the highway, BC DOT, I guess. Taxpayers. All right. Interesting. So there's the boat. So it is pretty big. I mean, not the biggest. It's not like the Newfoundland ferry that we've been on many times. I wonder what these rails are for here. You see these rails in the ground? There and there. I bet you they can pull the whole boat right out of the water. Careful, Diesel. Watch out. It's a steep hill going down here. We're going to go on a boat, Diesel. On a boat. Alright. You want me to stop? Okay. They got to make sure that the weight is evenly distributed. Me, I'm going in there. Okay. All right, here we go, Diesel. On the boat. We're on the boat. Okay. We're right in the middle of this. Right there. Cool. On a boat, Diesel. 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 Hey, Diesel. We're floating. We're floating, man. Cool. I've never been on this ferry. I'm excited. I don't know how long it's going to take. Oh, look, there's smoke coming out of there already, the exhaust. Here we go. Across the river, Diesel. Not quite as exciting as out in Newfoundland, I know. It's still pretty cool, right? Oh, we're floating, man. How's it feel? I don't know. As a truck driver, I don't get to go on very many boats. Also, from a guy from Manitoba, I don't get to go on very many big boats. Some little boats, like we go fishing a lot, but nothing like this. I'd love to send up my drone right now, but I'm scared I won't get it back if I do. Because if you launch it from a certain spot and anything goes wrong, it returns to the exact same spot that it launched from. Except since we're moving on the water, it'll try to land in the water. So in case if anything goes wrong, I'm just gonna not. Things like $800, I don't want it to go in the water. Pretty awesome view though. Man, BC is beautiful.
What a beautiful province. Diesel, if we didn't have such deep roots in Manitoba, I think I'd move us to BC. I think so.
That was a big elk. There he is up there, watching me go past. Do you guys see him? There's a big female elk right on the road. Well, it was a long drive. And a treacherous one. I don't know if that's the word for it. It was interesting. The roads getting up here to Meadow Creek are very, very narrow. Like, what you saw was nothing. As soon as the sun went down, I got onto this super little narrow road that leads into here. It's the only road. And on one side, there's no barrier. It's just a cliff straight down. Who knows how far? It was dark. It's probably like a mile down. Certain death lays at the bottom. And then on the other side was a sheer cliff going straight up with signs everywhere saying, "Don't stop. Rock slides possible." Oh, thank you. So if a big rock comes tumbling down the hill, knocks me off the side of the cliff, I'm dead at the bottom. I feel great picking up this load out here. And the thing is, they just redone the road, but there's obviously some foundation problems with the road because it's sinking towards the cliff on the one side. So there's always these big dips where the road is sort of like falling down. Oh, but either way, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and it'll be a real scenic morning tomorrow as we get out of this little town.